是吧？好，这个照片已经是老演员了。听到声音吗 ？Can you hear me? Okay. Hello everyone. Testing time. Testing time. 为什么这么延时呢？我已经停了说话很久了，他还在。这个美颜还是挺厉害的耶。有啊，我看了他那个屏幕，感觉皮肤很白，很那个。我一直在说话。啊，好。不用急，还没到钟呢，让大家在这里预热一下。诶，有一个人在线呢，哦，是你。我还想说两句呢。哎呀。
你知道这里怎么找对方吗
？Facebook 啊。那不是找到了 Lucas 吗？哦，很难找，我也不知道怎么找，很难找到对的人。对，我试过，我也试过在那里找，好难找。等一下啊。不行，这样子说话要一直拿着，要弄高一点才行。这样可以，非常美。踩了一堆什么垃圾？还是涂一点颜色好点，太淡了。哦，我要把这个波给关了先。告诉他我完卖啦。Welcome to have a look at our live streaming room. What happened? hello. Now is the testing time. I'm testing if the network is okay or not, and testing the voice is available or not. I will start the live streaming very soon. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the live streaming of Shenzhen SprintPCB. I am Albie. Hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, Shenzhen SprintPCB is a professional PCB and PCBA one-stop profession manufacturing located in Shenzhen City, China. Yes, and now we started in 2007 in Beijing City and relocated the PCB factory to Shenzhen City in 2011. And now we have the PCB capacity of 40,000 square meters per month. Yes, 40,000 square meters per month, and with the employees, more than 500 people. And we grow rapidly recent years. Okay, and I will go out and show you our office and our factory to see how Shenzhen SprintPCB working and how Shenzhen SprintPCB to provide you the high quality and good service PCB of the PCB service. Yes, of course. Okay, and now we have some new friends in our live streaming, and let's go to have a look at our factory and have a look at our office first, okay? And just now I'm standing in the live streaming room, and now here is our front desk. And we can see our company's name and logo. Here, our logo have 12 lines in a green color, and S means the sprint. Green color means the environmental friendly, and the lines means speed. So Shenzhen SprintPCB is committed to the high speed, high frequency PCB and fast responsible for the PCB manufacturing and service. And we have 3 reference rooms and 2 medical rooms and 1 training rooms. We will have the training class for our colleagues every week. And today, and we will have a training room and discussing this evening before the working days is closed. And here is our exhibition hall. We have many samples and our company history. Immersion gold surface, and they are the HDI PCBs. And we can support many different solder mask colors. Here you can see we can support solder mask color in blue color, green, and also purple, zero, and black color for you. And we have the rigid PCB with the multilayer PCB and flexible and rigid flex PCB. And Shenzhen SprintPCB have many cooperated partners and customers, and we have the PCB material partners like Rogers, TUC, Shengyi, and KB. Yes, and also Wangning. Yeah, it's Wangning. Okay, and our main customers like the Autotech, and also have Bosch and Panasonic. Yes, and our solder mask brand is Taiyo brand. Yes, and Shenzhen SprintPCB. Here is our development history of Shenzhen SprintPCB. We started in 2007. Yeah, you can see. We started in 2007 in Beijing City, Daxing District, and relocated the PCB factory to Shenzhen City since 2011. And the next year, Shenzhen SprintPCB is the first time to successfully make the prototype of the HPI PCB prototype. And then we attain some certifications like IATF 16949 and ISO 9001. Also, and we have improved our machines like the LDI exposure machines, drilling machines like Hans and Wigger brand. So, and then we move our PCB factory to the old area in Shanting area, and now move from Shanting area to Fuyong area, which is close to the Shenzhen International Airport since the 2024. Yeah, and now our capacity is with the 40,000 square meters per month, and with the employees with more than 500 people in our factory. And what's Shenzhen SprintPCBs apply for which kind of scope? Our application is very wide range application in the industrial, and we focus on the high-end PCB manufacturing and multilayer PCB manufacturing. So application like industrial control and medical device, electricity, security, AI computing, and communication, automotive, and new energy. Yes, just now I have give you a brief introduction of our PCB samples like the communication, multi-layer PCB, high-speed PCB, and this type of PCB samples in this exhibition to show you. So, and our key advantage is for the fast responsible at price and also the delivery. Yeah, our one-time delivery rate is 99%. And we can give you fast response within 2 working hours after you send us the Gerber files. And we can improve the production requirements based on the rapid response. And we can also have engineers to help to find your Gerber file design if any defects and give you some suggestions. Okay. And we have the quality control is carried out in strict accordance with IPC inspection standards. Our standards is based on IPC class 2 and IPC class 3. Yes, of course, if you have any quality, special quality requirements, you can send us the requirements and we can produce and make the quotation based on your requirements. And our one-time pass rate of the product is 99%, okay? And in fact, we can support the effective cost control from precise management of the raw materials to optimization of the production processes. By now, Shenzhen SprintPCB has cooperated with customers' quantity more than 10,000 customers, and with more than 86 countries. And our daily shipping types of the PCB types. Daily shipping PCB types is more than 500 types of the PCB. Yeah, so we can support prototype and mass production for you based on your PCB design. And what Shenzhen SprintPCB can attain certification, what kind of certifications Shenzhen SprintPCB has attained. Okay, and here is the wall of our patents and our certifications. We have ISO 19001 and AS 9100D. Also IATF 16949 and UL certifications to support your quality requirements and exporting requirements. So no worry about this kind of things, and we can handle all the quotation and handle the shipping, handle all the production with the quality based on the IPC standard. Okay, let's go ahead, move to the office. Let's have a look at the office. We are working in a modern office, and this is our ordering department. And here is our overseas sales department with many young guys. Hello. And we have also some domestic sales department. And the most important I would like to introduce is our engineer department. As you know, as I introduced, we focus on the high-end multi-layer PCB manufacturing. So it is very important how we make sure all the working cable file, cam design, the quotation is correct and no any defects in the design for you. And how we handle the fast response and how we handle the fast EQ and working cable file to send to you for confirmation. Okay, in Shenzhen SprintPCB, we have about 100 engineers, and they work 3 times shift in our company. So we can support very fast profile audits and quotation. And also we can issue the working cable file and engineer questions within the same day when you issue the PO to us. Yes, we can issue the send the working cable file in the same day when you issue the PO to us. So we can save during the waiting for the working cable or engineer questions, and no worry about the time difference between you and me. Yeah, okay. And our engineer is with most of the engineer average working experience is more than 3 years. Yes, and we have many engineers with experience more than 10 years here. So we will have different kind of levels, experience levels of engineer in our company to deal with different type of the PCBs. For some of the complex PCBs like multi-layer with HDI PCB, we will dispatch engineers with more than 10 years experience to deal with it. For some PCB, just 2-layer or 4-layer easy PCB, we will have some engineer with 3 years experience to deal with it. So we can good to control and handle how the PCB, how the engineer to check and give the working cable file based on your original cable to track and give you very fast response. That's why we can do this kind of support for the fast response. Of course, just now I mentioned, if you have any engineer questions during the quotation phase, you can ask us too. We can support to how to train your Gerber file, to give you suggestion, to give you stack up before you design the Gerber. Yeah, that is our extra service, and this is our training room. Yeah, we also have some colleagues here be trained for some technical things. And we can also support to provide some service like training of the PCB knowledge. If you have time, you can come to our office, come to our factory. We can give you the training face-to-face by our experienced engineer. If you don't have time, we can give you online training. Yes, of course, we can give you online training too. So then now we are going to have a look at our PCB manufacturing processes in another building. In our factory, we have two buildings. Yeah, one building is for the office, and the first floor of this building also for the drilling workshop, and another building is the whole building is for the manufacturing of the PCB. Yeah. Now I'm in the elevator. Maybe the network will be not so good. But it's okay. I can see you again in several seconds. If you have any questions, you can write it down on the screen. I can read it and I can give you response very fast. Okay. See, here is our first floor. It's very beautiful, you see, and like a garden here. You can sit down to have some drink here. Yeah, that's why we have many plants in our factory. We focus on the environmental protection. Yes. Many green colors in our factory. I like it very much. Many people may think in factory, the air, the environment is not good. But no, in Shenzhen SprintPCB, we were very comfortable, very clean, and in green color, very good at your size. Yeah. So first of all, here is the drilling workshop. So how many drilling machines in Shenzhen SprintPCB? We have we have about 35 machines in our drilling workshop here. And our brand of the machines is the top brand in China, like Hans and Viga. And we can support type of PCB quantity production because we have the machines in two hands, four hands PCB prototype and mass production. Our minimum mechanical curing size is about 0.15 millimeter, and for laser curing is 0.1 millimeter. And this one is for the mass production. And we can see this qubits in the machine. We have a room for intelligent management of the qubits, so that to make sure these qubits are used in their working lifetime. So we can handle the PCB host, precision of the host. And here, this is for the this is the X-ray testing after the curing. Okay. And this PCB is, you can see, is for the second curing after the pattern breaking. Okay. And we have the laser machine to make the aluminum. This cure machine is the laser machine. So do you know, in current circumstances, we all know that the PCB-based material cost is increasing and increasing. So how we handle the lead time, how we handle the price? Let me tell you. That's because SprintPCB has prepared many PCB material in our own stock. Here is our warehouse for the base material. Okay, so here is the warehouse of our base material. Yeah, we have prepared more than 300,000 sheets base material in our warehouse. And this base material brand like TUC, KB, Shengyi, Rogers, Wangling. Yeah, we have this many different type of part number from this kind of brand material in our own stock. So that's why we can give you very fast delivery, and because we don't need to wait for the material supplier to provide the material to us. Now in the market, you know, if we book the new material, we need to wait 3 months, more than 3 months to wait for this type of, especially for the high-speed, high-frequency PCB material. Need to wait 3 months lead time to wait for it. Yes, that's why. That's why we can give you very stable lead time, and we give you very fast, responsible, and fast delivery for this kind of PCB. And also because we have the material. Big quantity of material in our own stock, so we can handle the price. We can handle the price not to increase so high, not increase frequently, because you know in the current market, like KB has in last 2 months, they have the notification to increase the price of the material 2 times or 3 times in 1 month. Yeah, but we don't. We just increase 1 time because we have our own stock to prepare many material. And now we are keeping to booking new materials for our stock. Yeah, because we are using very fast for the material, you know, we support prototype and mass production. And our daily shipping prototypes types of the material is 500 types of PCB every day. And this machine is for the sheet cutting. Yeah, and you see also we have the Nanya KB 6167 and Shengyi S1000-2M TU768 material. Different type of PCB material, different type of thickness, brand, part number in different row of the in different rows. Yeah, and we have intelligent management for the material in and out. Recently in Shenzhen, it's a raining days, and we suffering the typhoon in the past days in last weekend. Yes, but our management take much care of our battery equipment. We do much protection for our equipment during that typhoon or raining days. This machine is making the mask before the lamination to make sure each layer of the PCB can match each other. Can you see? And this line, you see? This line is for the etching line. And we have the computer from the beginning of the devices. The computer can help us to find out where has the issues during the process and what kind of problem. And this line is for the pattern plating lines. And this line is for the copper plating. Here we can see many papers here. These are MI manufacturing. MI papers here and in different colors. In the white color is for some standard PCB orders. And in red color means for some new customer and urgent orders. And in the yellow color means this orders is with special material, high speed or high frequency PCBs. And we also have some color in green color. Green color means our key customers' orders. So all of our workers in each process can recognize the orders level very fast based on the color of the paper. And our workers in different color clothes. In blue clothes is our for the lamination lamination workshop, yes. For the lamination, for the multilayer PCB production, the heat process. This non-dust room. Yeah. We can have a look here from outside, from the window. Okay, go ahead. And this line is for the oxygen. Yeah, the brown oxygen. This is before the lamination process. And this line is for the deburring after the curing. And we have also this clearance. I can show you. This room is for the PP cut room, and this for the copper foil cut. Okay, we are here again. Just now the line is very bad. And now we are going to the second floor we have the circuit making in our second floor. Yeah, the light is good now. I will feel because we have done the test rooms for the circuit making and circuit exposure like the solar mass exposure in the non-dust room. So later I can show you our room. So later I can show you our devices from the window, from outside, okay? And these three lines are for the routing pre-treatment before the circuit making. And this machines is for the repair. Those two machines is for the AOI, yes, the automatic optical inspection. We can come closer to have a look how the AOI works. Yes, you know AOI is working by scanning, yeah, and to track if any PCB has the open circuit or the short circuit or not. Yeah, from the window we can see this line is also for the etching, is the DES etching. Yeah, I can show you that side from the window, that side out of our factory is the airport, Shenzhen International Airport, and we can see the plane is on our factory. Yeah, maybe when you come to, you just need to battery from the airport. All right, we can see here is the circuit, inner and outer layer circuit making with the exposure LDI machines. Yeah, LDI machines is the laser machines, so we can catch the PCB image in precise and very fast, so can support HDI and precise compressed PCB production. And from this window, we can have more closer looking at the LDI device. Only one, yeah. Before we just had 3, and now we have 4. So we are expanding our scope, expanding our factory range, developing very fast. Because right now we are going to move from prototype manufacturing to mass production. We support more mass production for all of you. And here is for the solder mask developing. And it is the same. We use the LDI devices for the solder mask developing. In this room, we will have just now the same. We will have the meters to measure the moisture, the temperature, and also the voltage. So make sure the working room is in a suitable environment. And we have the QA after the circuit and solder mask after solder mask developing. Let's have a look at our workshop. Okay. Can you hear me and can you see me now? Okay, just now the network is very bad. It's stopped again and again, pause. So I want to mention is that Shenzhen Spring PCBs, all of the surface finish like HASL or immersion gold or gold plating, it is outsourced with our partner in the same industrial park. So it won't influence the delivery time. Or except the service finish is outsourced in the same industrial park. All of other PCB production process is made in our own factory. Yeah, that's because the finish process will need special environmental certification. So it will concentrate it made in same industrial park for them. In the partner, yes, we made the finish in our partner in the same industrial park. And later, and that one is for the oven after the solder mask. If any new friends coming, our live streaming of Shenzhen Spring PCB. And here is our profile workshop for the outline routing. We have the CNC machines routing the PCB. Our computer in the routing CNC machines, our computer can record all the drill bits, lifetime drill bits part number index, so we can well control the drill bits. And we have 20 machines in our profile workshop. If you have any questions, by now I don't see any questions on screen. And this is our test workshop. We have the frying pro test and also the fixture test. It is 100% electronic test for all of the PN support. 100% electronic test before shipping. Yes, and after the electronic test, you have the inspection. Visual inspection means FQC. Yeah, in another room, I will show you later. And we have 35 devices, frying pro device capture test for the mass production. Yeah, you can see that is the testing with the fixture. Okay. All right, and this one is for the FQC visual inspection. Just now, yes, I say for the quality department, they are wear the pink color clothes. And we have the 10 QC working tables here, and they work also 2 time shifts. And for the this is for the visual inspection by manual inspection for prototypes, and this machine is AVI machines is the inspection. We have the QC, IQC, and also the AOI explain for all the process, and we follow the standard IPC class standard 2, IPC class standard 3. And also, if you have any quality requirements, you can tell us. We can quote and produce based on special requirements. And also, we have the physics lab. Physics lab has many different tests to make sure the produced PCB is based on your requirements or standards. We have what kind of tests? We have the impedance test, ionic containment test, and the copper pooling test. And we also have procession to measure 2D measurements based on the microsession. And we can lay a plate to do the solderability before you make and support to provide the reports like the FQC reports, visual inspection reports, also the electronic test reports. And if your PCB has the impedance, we will have the impedance test reports and the measurements for the size, holes. And also we can provide the plate with the solderability to you. This kind of plate. We can provide this for you to do the solderability test before the SMT assembly. So the point is, Shenzhen Spring is a professional PCB and PCBA one-stop manufacturing. We have many different type of material in our own stock. We can support like KB, TUC, Nanya, Shengyi, Rogers material, and Wangling material to supply you with the fast response and fast delivery. And if you have any special quality requirements, you can tell us. We can make a quotation and produce based on your special requirement too. And we have some extra service like some training of the PCB knowledge. We can support online training, or you come to our factory. Our experienced engineer can give you a training of the PCB too. So welcome your inquiry to Shenzhen Spring PCB. You can check our website, and send an email to us. We can make a quotation within 2 working hours. Within 2 working hours. And so if you have time, you can also come to visit our factory. I'm Albie. I can show you our factory to show how Shenzhen Spring PCB work, how we handle the quality, how we provide you the good service for the PCB manufacturing. So next time I will see you again. Today time is limited. So see you. Goodbye.